Hello guys, you're welcome back to another tutorial. It is your girl designer Taiwo. In today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to draft and cut this beautiful queen and neckline with princess bustier cut. And also, it also has an inner corset. So if this is what you are interested in, please do help to subscribe, like and share my YouTube channel. Thank you. Let's get started to the class. So guys, I'm gonna have to draft my borderline and the side borderline also. Just go ahead and do that, which is half inch for both of them. So the next thing I just went ahead to do is to get my center, my middle line. Can you see? Just 11 inches. That is bust divided by 4. Add 3 inches to it to get your middle line. You can add 2 inches, you can add 3 inches to it to get your middle line. I hope you understand. Then from that middle line, I also mark 11 inches to get the other line for the back. Can you see? So that is what I did. And the next thing, I just went ahead to mark my chest line, which is 8 inches, my bust point, which is 9.5 on the bust, my half length. So I went ahead to measure my blouse length. So the camera did not capture it well. And also I went ahead to measure my back length, which is 15.5, and also the blouse length for the back. I hope you understand. Note that your back half length is always shorter than your front half length. I hope you get it. So I went ahead also to measure the shoulder, which is 7 inches, and this is what I am doing. And I went ahead to rule a straight line. Just do that. After I was done, I went ahead to mark my neck width, which is 3 inches for my neck width. And also I went ahead to mark my neck depth, which is also 3 inches. Then I used my curve ruler to curve it. After I was done, I went ahead to mark my front shoulder slope, which is 1.5, and I draw a straight slanted line to the neck width. I hope you understand. On the chest line, I came up by 3 inches, and from that 3 inches I went in by 0.75. I hope you understand. Then I took my straight ruler to draw a straight slanted line to that point of 0.75 I went in with, and I took my curve to curve out my armhole. I hope you can see what I did here, and this is what I have with me. And after I was done, the next thing I went ahead to work on is my nipple to nipple point. My nipple to nipple is 7, so divided by 2 I have 3.5. So I just went ahead to mark the 3.5 for my nipple to nipple. Can you see? So after I was done, I also went ahead to draw a straight line to what I have marked. Just go ahead and do that. So the next thing I just went ahead to work on is the dart. On my half length, I just went on both sides by 0.75 on both sides on that dart length that I'm working on. So on the bust point, I came down by 1 inch. I'm so sorry that my camera did not capture it at this point. I'm so sorry about that. So I just went ahead to draw a straight line. So can you see now the 0.75 I went out with? I just went at that point, I just draw another dart leg down to the corset blouse. I hope you understand. So the next thing I went ahead to work on is my circumference. So I'm working on my bust. My bust is 35.5. 35.5 divided by 4, you have 8.8. I went ahead to mark the 8.8. So now I'll be working on my waist. Please pay close attention to this point. My real waist is 31, and I want to snatch by 2, right? I want to snatch by 2 because it has an inner corset in it on this blouse. So 31 minus 2 that I want to snatch, which equals to 29. Can you see? That is my 29, and this is what I'll be using now for my waist measurement. That 29 is what I'll be using for my waist measurement. So my waist measurement now is 29 divided by 4. I have 7.25. Can you see? I hope you understand. I have 7.25. So I just went ahead to mark my 7.25 on the waist. So after marking the 7.25, I went ahead to add the dart intake bag, which is 0.75 plus 0.75. You have 1.5 together. Just go ahead and return the dart. So on the blouse length, which is the corset length, my hip measurement is 40.5. 40.5 divided by 4, I have 10.1. Yeah, 10.1. I just went ahead to mark that, and after I was done, I just went ahead to connect all the lines together, all the points together. Can you see? Just follow the way I'm doing. So I just went ahead to take my curve ruler to curve it down to the blouse length. Can you see? So after I was done, I went ahead to tighten my underbust. My round underbust measurement is 28. 28 divided by 4, I have 7 inches. That is the point I mark. And at that point where I mark, I went ahead to measure what I have left, and I have 1.75 left. So I'll just go ahead to share the 1.75 that I have left on the dart. Can you see? You can either make use of that middle dart if you want, it depends on you, or you make use of the first two dart leg, it depends on you. Just ensure the side front is bigger than the center front. So at this point, I'll just go ahead and share it. So I'll be using half inches at the center front. Can you see? And whatever I have left, I'll just go ahead to mark it. So after marking the half inch, I have about 1.25 left, so I just went ahead to mark the 1.25. And also you can also share it in this form. At the center front you can use 0.75, then at the side front you can just share it by 1 each. It totally depends on how you want to share. Just ensure your side front is bigger. So I just went ahead to use my curve roller to curve it to the point I have marked on both sides. Just follow this video on how I curve it on both sides, on the center front and on the side front. Please follow the video. And I went ahead to draw a straight slanted line to the half length. Can you see how I am placing my ruler? Just go ahead and place your ruler like so. And also on the center front also, I went ahead to place my ruler just the way I'm doing on this video. Do yours, and I draw a straight slanted line. So I went ahead to take my bust dart, which is 1.5. How do you get your bust dart? Your half length, the differences between your half length for the front and back half length is what you use to get your 1.5. That is, my front length is 17, my back is 15.5. 17 minus 15.5, I have 1.5. So that is how I got my bust dart, and I went ahead to mark a straight slanted line. So on my shoulder slope, I came down by 2.5. You can just determine where you want your princess cut to start. You can either come down by 3, 4, depending on where you want it to start from. Just go ahead and do that. So I went ahead to draw a straight line to my bust point. I hope you can see what I did. So after I was done, on that point of the 2.5 mark, I came down by 2 inches. Can you see? Just come down by 2 inches and draw a straight line to your bust point the way I am doing on this video. Can you see? So to withdraw another armhole to avoid shortage, we came down by 2 inches, right? So what you will do next is to come out by 2. I hope you understand. Whatever you came down with, that is what you go out with. Can you see where I placed my table? So I went out by 2 inches because I came down by 2 inches for my contour. Can you get it? So I also went out by 2 inches to withdraw my armhole. I hope you understand. If you come down by 1.5, you will go out by 1.5 to withdraw your armhole. I hope you get it. So at this point, I just went ahead to withdraw the armhole. This is done to avoid shortage. So then after I was done, I just went ahead to retrace my bustier part. Can you see? Just retrace it. We curve it well to avoid sharp edge. To avoid that sharp edge, just go ahead and curve it the way I have done. I hope you understand. Just watch this video and you get it. So the next thing I just went ahead to work on is working on my queen neckline. For the queen neckline, I just came down by 6.5. It totally depends on how you want your neck to be exposed. So I came down by 6.5 and go a straight line. So on that 6.5 inch mark, I'll go in from the borderline by 4. I hope you understand. So at that point, I went in by 4. Can you see what I did on the video? So on my neck width, I just draw a straight line to the 4 inches I went in with. Can you see? So this is what I did. Just draw a straight line to where the 4 inches is. And also you can just decide to style your queen and neckline the way you want it to be styled. You can curve it, you can make a straight line depending on what you want. From that point of the 6 inches, I came down by 1 inches to curve my neckline, a sweetheart neckline. I hope you understand. You can as well come down on your chest line to give it your curve, depending on how exposed you want it to be. You can go above your chest line or on your chest line, but this client don't want it exposed. That's why I came down from that 6 inches by 1. So I just went ahead to give it a curve after I was done. So because I don't want it straight, I just went ahead to give it a curve like the way I'm doing on the video. Can you see the way I placed my curve? Just go ahead and do yours. If you want it straight, just leave it like that, it is fine. But if you want it curve, you can curve it. That's why I said you can actually style it the way you want. So after I was done, I just went to tighten my yoke. Please, it is important to tighten your yoke, please. So I just went to tighten the yoke by 0.25. You can actually pick any point to tighten your yoke. I just went ahead to draw a straight line, then tighten my yoke by 0.25 on both sides. Can you see on both sides? Then I just went ahead to draw a straight line. Can you see? Just go ahead and draw a straight line. So after I was done, I just went ahead to chew my bust dart. Can you see the way I'm chewing? So just go ahead and chew that. Use your tracing wheel to do that. So after chewing it, I just went ahead to use my pencil to trace out what I have chewn. So after I was done, can you see? Just use your pencil to trace it out. So I just went ahead to start my M line. I came up on the side front by 2 inches, and I just went ahead to use my curvature to curve it. Just style it the way you want. I'm so sorry, my camera caught it here at this point. I don't know, it was not showing the M line well. So I'm so sorry about that. Just go ahead to style your M line the way you want it. Go up by 2 inches or 1.5 at your side front and style it the way you want. So for the neck part, for the curve, I didn't really like the outcome of what it was giving me. So I just went ahead to clean it and also curve it well to the chest line. So if you want it more exposed, you can go below the chest line by 1 inch. And if you don't want it exposed, you can go above the chest line, depending on what you want. With this, we are done with the front pattern, so we'll be drafting the back now. This back is a bit technical because we'll be having our inner corset on this back. As I've said earlier, our back has an inner corset, so please pay attention. But firstly, you will first draft your normal basic back before achieving your inner corset. I hope you understand. So I just went ahead to draft my shoulder, mark my shoulder, which is 7 inches, and draw a straight line. After that, I just went ahead to take my 3 inches width for the neck and 1.5 for the depth. I hope you understand. Then I just went ahead to curve it. So for the shoulder slope, I came down for the back 1 inch. Always note that for your shoulder slope for the back is 1 inch, and I went ahead to draw a straight line. And from that 1 inch, I went ahead to divide my armhole into 2 to create my armhole. Then I came in by half inches. So after I was done, I just went ahead from the shoulder slope to draw a straight line to that 1 inch point and take my curve ruler to curve it. I hope you understand. Just follow this video and you get it right. After I was done, on the half length for the back, I came in by 1 inch. Please take note that I came in by 1 inch to eliminate our backboard. I hope you get it. Then I went ahead to draw a straight line. Can you see? Just go ahead and do what I did on the video. So from that point of the 1 inch, I just draw a straight line down to blend it to the down part. I just hope you get it. Just watch this video and do what I did. So after I was done, I just went ahead to take the circumferences. To take your bust measurement, you'll be starting on that new line now, on that eliminated line. So I went ahead to take my bust measurement, and also for the waist, I also went ahead to take my waist. You know, we are making use of our snatch waist here. After minusing 2 inches, that is 31 minus 2, we have 29. 29 divided by 4, we have 7.25, plus after marking, you know, we have 7.25 plus your 1.5 that intake. You go ahead and add it. Just do what I did on the video. So after I was done, I just went ahead to take my hip measurement, and I went ahead to connect the lines together. I hope you understand. Using my curve ruler at that point, I just went ahead to curve it. So on the waistline, I just went ahead to mark 3.5 for my dart. So after marking the 3.5, I just measure in total to the borderline. I have 5 inches. So I just went ahead to take it on my chest line. I marked that 5 inches, and on my M line, I mark 5 inches so that it will be equal. If you go ahead to mark on the eliminated line, it will not be equal. Your line will not be straight, it will be bent. For you to make it straight, that is what you will do. I just hope you guys understand. So I just went ahead to draw a straight line. So on my dart leg, I went on both sides by 0.75 inch. So on the chest line came down by 1 inch. So I went ahead to draw a straight line to the 0.75 and also a straight line to the other side, and from the 0.75 a straight line down to the line and blend. So after I was done, I went ahead to mark a straight line to the chest line. From the neck width, just mark a straight line to the chest line to create your back yoke. You can actually style this back the way you want, style your yoke the way you want, but this is what I want for my back yoke. So after that, I just pick any point and draw a straight line to eliminate my back yoke. So on the line, I mark 0.25 on both sides just to tighten that place up. So guys, this is all for the tutorial. I'll be posting the part 2 on how to draft the inner corset and how to cut this pattern on the part 2 of this video. But if you don't want the inner corset, you can as well use it like this and cut it out the way it is. But if you want to use it like this, just ensure you snatch by 1.5 and not 2 inches. But if you want to make use of your inner corset, snatch by 2 inches. So before I go, on the hem line on the back, on the side back, I came up by 2 inch, draw out my curve. You can style it the way you want to style your hem line, the way you want. So I just went ahead to style it this way. Then I curved the center back a bit also, just the way we did for the front. Just go ahead and do yours by doing this way. If you want mine, you can do mine. If you want to style it your own way, you can as well style it your way. But guys, before doing these style lines that I did, ensure you go up by 1.5. You know the back is always shorter than the front. On your corset length for the back, go up by 1.5. Whatever you took for the bust, that if it is 2 inches, 1.5, that is what you will go up with on the hem line for the back before doing that style lines. I will make the correction on the inner corset. I totally forgot to do that here. So see you in the next tutorial on how to draft the inner corset and how to cut out this pattern. Thank you all for watching. Bye.